Hello, eighth graders. Happy Friday. Today we are going to take everything that we've learned this week so far, put it together so that we are ready to write our essay on Monday. So today you will need your notebook and a pencil. We are going to start off today with a book talk, as usual. This book I just finished last week. It's called The Girl in the Wall. It's about these super rich teenagers. One of them is having her, I believe, 16th birthday party, and they have like a famous musician there, all this stuff. And anyway, the whole house is taken over in a hostage situation in order to get her to take over her dad's company. So she, the main character, one of the main characters, goes into hiding. There's all these tunnels in the wall and is trying to help people and resolve the situation. So it was pretty good. It's suspenseful. There's some good action in it, a little bit of romance. So kind of meets everybody's reading preferences. But that's The Girl in the Wall. So if anyone is interested in that, go ahead and email me. I am at home right now, but I'm going to Ike after I make my videos. And then I will be getting books together for anyone who wants one. So if you want a book before the day is over, please email me as soon as possible. All right. So today, oh wow, I haven't really filled this out. Okay, but and I was gonna do Divergent for our book talk, but I changed my mind. All right, so I'm gonna put this stuff in there. Really what we're doing is we're taking notes today and just kind of synthesizing all of the information that we've learned this week. Okay, so right here, this is the definition hero quick write in your notebook. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is a series of short quick writes, like 3 or 4 minutes each. Reviewing our sources. Source 1 was the video that we watched on Tuesday. And it is, the guy talked about having a concern for others, what makes a hero. There must be personal risk involved. They're not doing it for any sort of reward. They're showing courage. Source number 2 talked about, that was one of the articles we read, about how there are many heroes in life. It's kind of a way of life, a daily dignity. And so this person wrote that some heroes could be considered single parents, doctors, nurses, cops, volunteers, but that athletes, actors, singers, and narcissists would not be considered heroes because they're doing it for their own personal glory. They're getting something out of it. Source number 3 was the one, are there too many heroes? Something like that, from Psychology Today. He claimed that there were few heroes, that in order to be considered a hero, risk must be involved, sacrifice must be involved. They could expect no reward or self-gain. So no athletes, no firefighters or cops, because that's their job. No military, that's their job. No single moms, no doctors, parents at all, unless they were extraordinary and they did something extraordinary. Then source number 4, Oliver Stone's article, he claims that a hero is one who evolves into a higher human being, one who takes risk despite fears. So a loving parent, everyday people, scientists, inner city kids, a celebrity who remains modest, they could all become heroes. Okay, so right now you're really thinking of what you think a hero is. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and at the top of a blank page in your notebook, you're going to write my concept of heroism. So that's kind of like your heading. So take a moment to do that. And remember, if you ever need more time with the quick writes and stuff, you can push pause on me anytime, although the point of a quick write is just to bust out your thoughts. Okay, and then, so that was step 1. Step 2, for 4 minutes, you are going to write nonstop to answer this question in your own words. What is heroism? So I have a timer here. I'm going to start that. I think I'm going to start that. Worked last night when I made it. That's weird. Okay, so I'm not going to start that. So I'm going to push pause on myself. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's 4 minutes. Go. Okay. It was supposed to be like a nice, calm buzzer, but not so much. Okay. Anyway, so that is that. Moving on to the next step. Step 3. Now for 3 minutes, you are going to write nonstop to answer this in your own words. What isn't heroism? And throughout the week, I've talked about definition by negation, where we define what something is by telling what it isn't. So right now, you're going to write about what heroism is not. So what isn't heroism? This time you only have 3 minutes. Go ahead. If I can get my friend going here. I don't know what the secret is. There we go. Okay, go ahead. So next one, okay, we're going to do this 1 or 2 more times. Okay, so step 4, okay, and this is a big one. So consider all the conflicts in the world right now. COVID, racial tension, injustice. There's also, the fires going on. They're not so much conflict against people, but more against people against nature, the upcoming presidential election. So all of those are things to think about. Might we be living in a time that people are looking for heroes or role models? For 3 minutes, write nonstop to answer. What is the importance of heroism? Why do we need heroes? Okay, so go ahead and get started on this one. I'll just push this like 30 times. Eventually it'll work. As soon as I'm about to give up, it'll work. Okay, not this time. Okay, set a timer. Sorry. All right. So go ahead and go. All right. Okay, so that's that. We have one more quick write for today. Let's go. Oops. Yeah, let's go ahead and go on step 5. So think about all of the hero examples that we looked at. Which 2 examples stood out as your favorite? The ones that you think exemplify heroism the most. Write those down and briefly explain why. And so over on the right, I've written down some that we've studied about. So there's the ordinary teen, the teenager who's helping the street kids in Africa. the hero of Hacksaw Ridge. He's the one that saved a lot of lives without using a gun. There's the subway hero, the one who jumped down on the tracks to help off the guy who fell on. And then there's the other subway hero, the guy who fell onto the tracks because he's having a seizure, and the other guy jumped down and covered his body with his own. So there's two subway ones. All the people in the CNN hero stories, and those are the little short videos that you watched on your own. There's the boat lift video from last week, which was really good. In the video we watched on Tuesday, it talked about the little boy who was a hall monitor in the earthquake. And then your choice option, that is also just anything you can think of or know about in your own life. Okay, so just think of 2 examples of the heroes that really stood out to you, and explain why. Okay, so I'll play with this for like a minute, and so you guys can get a little bit of extra writing time. Go ahead and start whenever you are ready. Okay, so you guys should have some good information down now to help you to kind of make a framework in your mind for next week's essay. We will start that next week, so Monday. Go ahead and in your weekly or in Otis, go ahead and fill out your weekly planner. Also, remember, if you want to take a look over the weekend, that book orders are due by Tuesday. So get those turned in, get your weekly planner, or sorry, your weekly checkout turned in, and I will see you next week. Have a great day, guys.